Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I have a new layout, as you can see. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you want the old one back, or do you want something different? Let me know. With that said, let's have a look at what your destiny for the week ahead is. So your destiny card is the Empress, right? So this is great. The Empress is all about living life through your passions. It's about living life and being in, being in your immediate environment. But ultimately, it's about tapping into abundance. It's about tapping into the freedom to truly express who you really are and to live your life in accordance to everything that you personally find beautiful, or the most beautiful expression of life. It's also about fertility. Fertility doesn't always have to mean fertile as in babies. It can also mean fertility of ideas, laying your ideas, which are seeds, right, as fruitful things that you kind of put out there. So or rather the fertile ground that you put your seed in to grow. So when you get the Taurus card, when you get the Empress card, which actually represents the sign of Taurus as your destiny, this is about what you're creating right now. This is a really good week for you to create your ideas, to manifest your vision. The reason, or rather the best way for you to do this, is to tap into what are you passionate about? Why is it that you want to create this thing? Why is it that you want to why is it that you want to manifest this thing? That's something for you to really think about. Your destiny card basically says that you have the green light to get started on some kind of project. So your direction, how it shapes up, what is likely to transpire as it does, or where does it come from? Wow. So you get the Fool card, right? So your direction is new things, new places, new people. But ultimately, we were talking about seeds. The Fool card is a seed. It's something brand new. It's an idea. And for a lot of you, this is going to be an idea that comes to you spontaneously this week. This will be something whereby you're having a conversation and all of a sudden it sparks an idea, where you could be watching something on TV. I mean, the fact that you've got the Empress there in close proximity means that you will probably be out in nature in some kind of natural setting. It could be that you're watching some kind of sport, or watching animals in some way, shape or form, and you will get an idea that happens to be very fruitful. Now, as a direction, the Fool card is basically saying you want to follow your passions, your desires, but ultimately anything new. If you get an invite to something, if you get anywhere that's going to take you out of what is your immediate or known environment. Why do I say that? You've got the Fool card, Uranus, things that are shocking, things that are different, things that are outside of the known vernacular. Then you've got the Taurus card, which can also represent your environment. Anything or anyone that takes you out of the environment that you are used to, that is going to be good for you today, this week. So make sure you take that, make sure you take any and all roads that are off the beaten track, so to speak. So, as I know most of you love to skip my little intro, I'm putting in a shameless advert here. Tribal Tuesday is coming. It starts on the 4th of June. There are only 10 spaces, 2 of which are already gone now. I will only be running this journey every 3 months. So if you want to get in on the very first one and be part of that secret Facebook group and all of that good stuff, and join the community, or rather should I say join the tribe, click the link in the description box below. With that said, let's check out your insight card. So what is the insight? The insight is what pertains, it's extra information that pertains to how your destiny might unfold, to what the direction might actually mean, or where you might find it. It's extra insight, literally just that. So You get the Three of Wands, expansion of vision, right? You've got to think outside the box this week. Interesting card. One of the previous signs had this, and the message really is for me very clear. The insight is that by stepping outside of what you know, by going beyond what it is that you're comfortable with, is where you are going to find not only the most growth, you know, they say step outside of your comfort zone and you find growth, but this week it's really saying to you, anything that takes you outside of what is known, and anything that pushes you beyond what you think is currently possible, is going to be the best way for you to go. So you've got the Three of Wands with the Fool card. Absolutely stunning, right? This could speak of a windfall. It could be that you find an investment, or that somebody says to you, oh, did you know that such and such a stock has gone down? You put down $50 and then they skyrocket and, you know, end up selling for $400 a share. It's that kind of energy, right? It's something that's shocking, that will possibly bring you some kind of finance or abundant, or even some kind of windfall. The Three of Wands with the Empress, who is also number 3, that's fruitful, right? It's what are your ideas? What are those ideas that you've had in the back of your mind, but your Virgo pragmatism has kind of stopped you from going forward with? Where have you been a bit too conservative? Where is it that you can break out of that box now and smash the mold? If you do that, I guarantee you there is some kind of success that waits for you. This is definitely a week where that age-old adage says, fortune favours the bold. I wish you all the best of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you very soon for more videos.